Okay, it's part 14. We just got done with the director's room. We're gonna head on out. We're playing Nancy Drew. Stay tuned for danger. We're leaving the director's room and we're heading out to the set. We have our password, so now we can access the control room. Remember, when you leave the room, there's going to be a hall monitor. Do not get caught. Don't dilly-dally. Get yourself to that set as soon as possible. Let's go. Alright. Control room's over here. So, if you wrote down the decoder, you should be able to spell out actor. So, actor, I believe it's this one, A, C, T, O, R. Turns green, you now have access. There's nothing that turns red over here. The music, it's all like, but it is finished here. Nothing's happening. There's no bomb or anything. Take a chill pill. You can look at this. This has like some buttons you can play with. Not really important. You don't have to really bother with it all that much. If you want, you can. Then you have this.
I need something to make this work.
It's the sound system. So go ahead and get your tape and put that in here. Okay, you can mess with these controls to try to find out. I think this one's the volume. And to be quite honest, you don't have to listen to this. It's just kind of giving you to be on this
My first one. Somewhere in this room is an explosive device that will blow your body to smithereens. Maybe the only one. Too bad to get you out there with me. Hello, Rick. Don't try to hit the road. Doors one. I need to get my first one. Somewhere in this room is an explosive device that will blow your body to smithereens. Maybe the only one. Too bad your debut out there with me. Hello, Rick. Don't try to hit the road. The door's one. I need to get my first one.
I mean, this right here kind of
Somewhere in this room is an explosive device that will blow your body to smithereens.
figure out maybe
Maybe the only one. Too bad your debut out there.
play with it all you want. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. It's not really okay. Okay, click here, but nothing turns red, so it's just saying that like they take security here. So let's move on. There's nothing over here, so let's move on over here. You can click on here, there's a little note saying, light reveals what is hidden in the darkness, but you must first unlock the power of the light. So I'm not sure exactly what that's all about, but I think what it's indicating is that we need to turn the power on. Okay, so we turn over here, nothing, red. Let's click on here, and this gives us a tape. What does that mean? We need to go back home and watch that. So this is also locked, but this key unlocks it. So this is going to be the power to the machine that's downstairs. We're going to turn it on. And that's it. That's all that's done in this room. Basically, what is important is turning on this power. And maybe messing around with the tape and trying to figure out maybe whose voice you're listening to. But there isn't really a right answer. I've yet to find one. Okay, so now that we've turned on the power, we can make our way down. That the power's on, we can see a light that shows us where everything needs to be. So in order to get this one needs to move first. When this one is in this spot, then you can move the second one. So the second one should be in the second one. Now go back to the top, move it to the third one. Once this one is in the third spot, you can move this one all the way over. We're done with that. We have finished with that. What that is going to do is it's going to trigger a trap door. And what where this trap door will lead us is next to the clock. So we need to go back to here. So if you did the machine, you're like, okay, well now what do I do? It's a trap door. So we gotta click here. Go to the clock, click over here. Now remember how we looked at the carpet earlier in my earlier video, and there was nothing there. Now that we turned the power on, now that we turned the machine on, we can click back at the carpet and there will be a trap door. Voila! We're going to click on this, we're going to click on that, and we'll be here. You can take some time to read this, it's not very important. And then make your way over here, click on that, click on the lever. And now we're in the prop room behind the gate. Now if you use your magnifying glass, nothing turns red except this area over here. So we're gonna click on it. Does this look familiar? Do you remember going up the ladder onto the catwalk and then we saw a piece of fabric on the light? That looks like it fits this very well, doesn't it? Now, when we click on that, we see that there's something in the pocket. Let's go ahead and click on that. Boom, bam, boom, baby. Okay, we have a ID card. Write that ID number down. This ID number, write it down. We need to take that back to the director's room and put that into the computer. So go ahead and write that down. I think I have it here. Yes, I've got that right here. Okay. And there's nothing else. There's nothing here. So we've got everything that we needed and we can head back to the director's room. Okay, make sure to save because you're going back out in the hallway. Okay, let's go. And actually over here. We made it. Okay, let's go to the computer. Alright, Millie. Enter. WWD 1958. Okay, we're in. Now let's go put in that ID number. 318672001. Enter. 318672001. Enter.
It looks like Owen was on the set every time something happened to Rick.
So, in order for us to get this and to hear this, Nancy needs to read what came out of that printer, because she reads everything that is going on with Rick, all the threats that's happening with the dates and the times. Now, the employee log, we put in this guy Owen, and every day that he's working is at the exact same time things are happening with Rick. So now we need to investigate Owen. So, but we are done for the night. We can exit, we can leave here and make our way back to Maddie's and turn it into day. Now we gotta question some people about who this Owen guy is.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
Alright, okay. So we're back at Maddie's apartment. This concludes part 14 of Nancy Drew. Stay tuned for Danger. We just got done with visiting the studio at night. We went to the director's room in our last part. Then we headed, after we got after we got the password to the control room, we went up to the control room, we looked at everything. What was important was playing with the tape and getting the power on. Once you get the power on, head your way back downstairs to that cabinet. Unlock it. The power will be on, so you will be able to see where everything needs to be so that you can set it and then turn the machine on. Once you can turn the machine on, then you have access to that trap door. So anytime you look at that carpet area on the set, you're never going to see the trap door until you turn on the power and you get the machine on. Once you do that, head your way over to the trap door. It will lead you to the prop room behind the gate where you need to go to the Lost and Found. Right next to Lost and Found, you have the shirt that shows the piece that is the same cloth as the piece of cloth that we find that was hovering on top, or not hovering, but laying torn on the lamp, on the light that fell on top of Rick and almost killed him. So now we need to find out. We find out that there is a student ID, or there is an employee ID, and that has an ID. We need to get that, write that down. After we get that, then we head straight to the director's room, and we need to put that into the computer. Once we get that, it triggers Nancy saying this person is in the studio all the times, that something has been happening to Rick. Now we need to find out who this person is, and that will be on our next part 15. Right now we are back at Maddie's apartment, so in part 15 we will turn that today and head back to the studio to question people. So we'll see you there. If you like this video, like, comment, share, interact, do something, and or tell me, talk to me, whatever, and I'll see you there. Bye.